Hey Mindset Community, Dr. Ellen here, coming to you today with your next workout. All right, today's workout is one of mobility and mindfulness. So we're gonna need to take some time to draw some attention inward to allow for a greater connection with yourself. So clear your space, prepare accordingly, move things around as best you can, because the more you prepare, not just for this moment, but the more you prepare in life, the greater chances of you achieving your outcomes. So move things around, spread things away, and begin to start to focus on your breath. Now, one of the things we're working on this week is some eyes closed balance and awareness. So you noticed that in yesterday's workout. We're gonna facilitate that and continue to move through that in this week's workout. So today, you're gonna hear a lot of cues from me, because I want you to see if you can do as much of this with your eyes closed and just feeling the movement and feeling the breath instead of having to look up at the screen at me. I want you to try to feel this, because the more we can teach you how to connect with your body and therefore begin to put your body in better positions, you're gonna achieve levels of connectedness and strength and power creation and pain relief that you didn't really know were possible. So keep trying to keep your eyes closed as much as you can today. If you can't, that's okay, the screen is here, but at least try to do this audio-wise, and then so you can do this feeling-wise, because our body can only handle so much stimulus and sensation at a time. So we need to reduce sensation in one area to increase others. So if we really want to truly get connected inward, we need to take down the visual stimulus to allow that system to optimize, all right? So we're gonna start actually in this position here, which is standing straight up. Hips are going to be facing straight ahead. Toes are pointing straight ahead. Feet are gonna be underneath my hips, all right? Go ahead and close those eyes. Let your arms hang heavy toward the floor. And slowly turn your palms forward and feel your shoulders rotate outward. Relax your hands back so your palms turn toward your legs. Open your palms forward again and try to go a little further, rotating the thumbs behind you, feeling your shoulders rotate outward and your shoulder blades come together. Release that position, hands back to your legs. Rotate your arms out again, thumbs rotating as far as they can back, shoulder blades pinching together, arms now reaching behind you. Release that position altogether. One more time, rotate the hands out, shoulders rotate away, shoulder blades squeeze together, arms are gonna raise behind you as high as is comfortable. Feel that tension and contraction in your upper back and that stretch and openness in your chest. Release the hands back down. Palms facing in towards the legs. Now rotate just the palms out. Lift the hands outward above your head like you're making a snow angel. Overhead, I want you to reach all the way to the ceiling, and then let your shoulders come down, but hands stay overhead. Palms are facing forward, fingers are open, reach to the sky. Now drop your shoulders back down. Keep your arms overhead. Eyes still closed if you can. Reach those hands skyward. Hands, fingers are splayed and open. Reach as high as you can. Drop your shoulders, leave the hands overhead. Arms are going to come down forward as you hip hinge, allowing your arms to end behind you. Arms swing overhead again. Reach all the way to the sky. Fingers are still apart. Shoulders drop, hands drop. Hip hinge, arms end behind you. Reach up to the sky, hands up. Reach high as you can, fingers apart. Drop your shoulders, drop your hands, hip hinge, and let the hands be up and behind you. Feel a gentle stretch in your hamstrings here. Hands release, hip hinge release. We're back to standing. Arms swing overhead. Reach for the sky. Swan dive forward in that nice back is straight until you feel your hamstrings and posterior chain load. Exhale to forward fold and just hang. Bend your knees, stand all the way up, hands reach skyward. Swan dive to feel that posterior chain. Once you've achieved that, forward fold. Let your body hang and gently nod your head up and down. Good. Relax, bend the knees, lift overhead. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Fingers open and wide, reaching for the sky. Exhale to swan dive. Hold and feel that posterior chain contract and tense. Exhale to forward fold. Instead of nodding your head up and down this time, turn it right to left. Nice and slowly feel everything hang and separate. Good, bend those knees, come all the way up overhead again. Reach for the sky. Swan dive, feel the hamstrings. When you're ready, exhale to forward fold. This time, grabbing around your ears with your index and your thumb. Gently squeeze your head with your elbows wide and pull your head to the floor. Hopefully feel that elongation in the neck and in that upper back potentially. Release your hands on your head. Walk your hands to the outside of your right foot. Walk your hands to the outside of your left foot. Still letting that head hang nice and heavy. Walk back to the outside of the right foot. Bend that left knee. Reach the right hand to the sky. Right hand returns down. Straighten your left knee and walk your hands to the left side. Bend the right knee. Left arm goes to the sky. Good. Left hand returns down. Right knee straightens. We're going to do those again. Walk to the outside of your right foot on the right side of your body. Left knee bends. Right arm goes to the sky. Right arm returns. Left knee straightens. Walk your hands to the left. Right knee bends, left arm goes skyward. turns. Right knee straightens, bend those knees, come back up to standing. We're going to open those hips now. So I want you to step back into a lunge. Then we're going to rotate open. Rotate closed into your lunge and stand up. Other side, step back with one leg into a lunge. Rotate towards the back leg to an open squat, like a plie squat. Rotate back into the lunge and step forward. You do not have to be deep here. This should be very comfortable. Step back into a lunge. Rotate into that open squat. Close into the lunge and step forward. Step back. Rotate towards that open leg. Rotate to the front leg to close back into the lunge and stand. One more time each way. Step back into your lunge. Rotate into a deep plie squat. Close it into your lunge and stand. Step back into your lunge. Open into your squat. Close into your lunge and stand. Very good job. Okay. Now, I would like you to step back into that lunge one more time. Use something to hold on to if you need. But in this position, I want you to reach forward into that scoop, just like how we used to do it with the PVC pipe and your stick. Reach forward and come up. Do not arch at your back. Keep that vertical. Do not go past this point. We've got 3 more scoops around the front leg. There's 1. If you can, close your eyes. Here's 2. And here's 3. Come all the way back up. Very good. Hands stay. See if you can open into this hip again. Hands go wide. Good. Hands and body can rotate through into standing. How's everybody doing? Okay. Let's do it on the other side. Step back into that lunge. If you need something to hold on to, that's fine. You take this however you need it. We've got our scoops. We need 5 total, okay? Here's our scoop. Come all the way up and end overhead. Here's 2. 3 more to go. Try to see how many you can do with your eyes closed. There's your scoops. Now stay low. Let's see if you can rotate into that open squat, nice and deep. And open the hands behind you. Bring that back arm through, hand in the squat, and step forward. Very good job, everybody. Okay, so now we're going to get down into a plank however you need to. Whether you can go to one leg, you need something to hold on to, whatever is right for you. Okay, we're going to head down into plank. So, into plank, we're going to go up into downward dog. Okay? Hopefully your surface isn't as dusty and dirty as mine. Okay, so in this position, you're going to float your left leg to the sky. Now bring it to your chest in plank. We're going to float it to the sky again. This time stepping on the outside of our foot, or hands, excuse me. Drop your knee, your right knee. Point your back toe and just breathe. Bring your back toe under, straighten the bottom knee. Drop your back knee, point the back toe. Bring the back toe under, straighten the back knee. Drop your knee, point your toe. One more time. Flex the foot, lift the knee, drop the knee, point the toe. Very good job. Bring the toe in. Exhale to downward dog. Bring that foot back. Good. Other leg now. Float it to the sky. Bring it to the knee or to the chest in plank. Downward dog, float it skyward, and then step to the outside with that front foot. Drop the knee, point the toe. Good. Flex the foot, straighten the knee. Drop the knee, point the toe. Flex the foot, straighten the knee. Drop the knee, point the toe. One more time. Hopefully your eyes are still closed. Flex the foot and point the knee. Drop the knee, point the toe. Very good job. Okay, now just bringing the knee back. We're not going back to downward dog here. We're going back to 4-point or tabletop. And we're going to begin that cat-camel series. So widen those knees a little bit so your hips just feel wonderful in this position. They shouldn't feel stressed. They should feel very comfortable here. Like your hips are stacked right over your knees. And they don't have to work very hard at all. We're going to inhale, lift the chest and the head and the tail. Exhale, tuck that tail around the back and tuck the chin. Inhale, tail comes up, back sags, head lifts. Keep your eyes closed on this if you can. Exhale, tuck the tail, tuck your chin. Inhale, lift that heart up, open your head, lift the tail. Exhale, tuck that tail, round the spine, tuck the chin. And this time, really push those hands into the ground. Inhale when you're ready. Tail comes up, back sags, head lifts. Exhale, tuck the tail round the back, tuck your chin, press into that ground. Rest back into prayer stretch. With your feet together, knees apart, arms reaching way in front of you. Walk your hands over to the right side. And still leave that head down in between your biceps, your chest in between your knees. Your knees are wide to make room for your body. Big toes are gently touching each other. Walk your hands now over to the left. Walk your hands back to the middle. Now release a little bit of tension and thread your right hand under your left side. Still seeing if you can stay in prayer stretch. My left arm is reaching forward as far as I can. My right arm is reaching underneath my left as far as is comfortable. Right arm pulls back through and reaches up straight. Left arm is going to sneak underneath. You're going to rest in that position. Right arm reaching up as far as it can. And the left arm reaches forward and meets the right hand overhead. Release that child's pose and prayer stretch and meet me back onto hands and knees. We're going to take that left arm, we're going to reach it, rotate your body skyward to thread it right underneath and through. Drop to your shoulder. And I want you to try to straighten your right leg, tucking that toe underneath to get a little bit of a calf stretch. This should be very comfortable. Return the right knee. Press into the ground with your right hand to get a little bit deeper stretch. Good. Press into the ground and rotate that left arm skyward. And return it to hands and knees. Right arm reaches skyward. Rotate that body as best you can. Thread it through between your left hand and your body. Straighten that left leg. Tucking the toe underneath to get a calf stretch. And an Achilles stretch on that left side. Bring that left knee back down. Now press into the ground, driving your body away to get a little bit more stretch into rotation. Good. Press down, left arm floats skyward, and then returns to hands and knees. Great job, everybody. Now kickstand that right leg outward. Right arm is going to float to the sky. We've done this before. This would be a great time to close your eyes again. Good. Let that pelvis turn and open with you to your right side as well. Thread that hand through as best as you can allow. It's going to be tight. Do the best you can. Reach the hands skyward again. Stay in this position. Tuck your left toe and sit back onto that heel. Come back onto hands and knees there with the right arm still skyward. Tuck that heel underneath again. You're going to sit back down on that foot. A little bit of a rear foot stretch here. That's good. Okay, hand comes back down, kickstand comes in. Now left leg is your kickstand. Left hand rotates to the sky. Threads through as best as you can. It's going to be tight again. Do the best you can. Rotate that left hand to the sky. Follow it with your eyes and hips. right toe tucked under. Sit back down on that heel. Shift your weight forward. And sit back on that heel one more time. Come back. Bring your hand back to the floor. Kickstand comes back in. Retract into that lovely prayer stretch again. Great job, everybody. Back to hands and knees or tabletop. Doing a wonderful job. Back to hands and knees here. Okay. Now, I want you to keep this nice and tight position and try to bring one foot forward. Okay? This is called tripod. This is a little different. So see from here if you can begin to shift your weight backwards but keep your hands on the ground. Okay, a lot of you are going to get a really strong hamstring stretch here. Shift your weight forward again. Okay, so you'll notice I have a lot of right angles in this position. Right angle at my ankle, right angles at my knee. Ideally, we've got the same in the back foot. Okay, we've got a right angle at that knee, right angle at the hip on the back. As you shift your weight back, don't move any of those anchor points. Don't change the position of your spine. Just see if you can get a really strong stretch of this front leg. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back into this tight position here, this tripod. Rotate to the ceiling. Should feel just a little bit different. Bring the hand back down. Now take your outside hand, rotate that to the sky. That's going to be tighter, and that's okay. Outside hand returns to the floor. Come back again, shifting your weight into that hamstring stretch. Leave your hands and your feet where they are. Don't move anybody. Good. Shift your weight forward. Inside hand floats skyward. Returns to the floor. Outside hand rotates skyward. Returns to the floor. Final hamstring stretch here. Keep that back angle the same. We're just shifting our weight to the back leg. Good. Front knee returns. Back leg now comes to the front. Keeping hands where they are, feet where they are, shift that weight backwards till you get that nice stretch down the back of the leg. Keep your eyes still closed if you can. Shift your weight forward. Good job. Shift your weight backwards again. Get that nice hamstring stretch. Move forward. Shift your weight backwards one more time. Good. Shift your weight forward. Inside hand rotates to the sky. Follow it with your eyes. Looking straight up. Inside hand comes down to the floor. Outside hand floats skyward. Outside hand returns down. Inside hand floats up. Inside hand comes down. Outside hand flows up. One more time. Outside hand returns down. Shift that weight back again into that hamstring stretch. Breathing here. And return. Both hands come, or both feet are now underneath our hips. Lean back, rotate those wrists for just a second. We're going to do a little bit of a core flow next. So we're going to start on hands and knees. We're going to exhale into a slight lift. Inhale up into a modified downward dog, which we call Big Bear. Okay, so we're going to come into this position like we said first, hands and knees. Exhale into a slight lift. Inhale to push back into this position here where you're in a bent knee downward dog. Inhale, come back down. Exhale here whenever you're ready. Inhale up to that tight position. Come on down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Two more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. All the way full exhale. Then drop your legs. Good. Sit back into prayer stretch or child's pose. Great job, everybody. Back to tabletop. Doing a wonderful job. We're going to do that flow one more time. Tuck your feet. Exhale to a little lift. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Two more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down, all the way exhale before you touch the floor. Full exhale, and then relax. Down into child's pose. Great job, everybody. How you feeling? You're doing a wonderful job here. Okay, we're going to end on our backs. So get comfortable however you need to get there. Coming straight on our backs. Start with our hands down by our sides. Calming any breath. Take a nice inhale. Exhale into a bridge, meaning lift your hips up off of the ground. Inhale, your hips drop. Exhale, they lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and reach your arms overhead. Inhale, lower, and return your arms. Exhale, lift and raise your arms overhead. Exhale, lower, and return your arms. First me, inhale. Exhale, lift and reach. Inhale, lower, and return. Good. Exhale, lift and reach. Inhale, lower, and return. Great job, everybody. Just relax here. Bring your feet together. Knees stay apart. Exhale into the bridge, and we're going to hold. Exhale and hold it. Stay there. Stay there. Just keep breathing. Eyes are closed. Just stay. Inhale and lower. Feet stay together, knees stay apart. Exhale when you're ready and lift. Leave your hips up. Reach overhead with your hands and bring them back down. Overhead with your hands. We're going to do that 10 times and back down. There's 2. Overhead for 3. Overhead for 4. Overhead for 5. Overhead 6. Overhead 7. Keep your hips up if you can, eyes closed. Overhead for 8. I know it's hard. Overhead for 9. Overhead for 10. Return the hands, lower the hips. Good job. Bring your knees to your chest. Just rock there. Eyes are closed. You can feel that nice connection with your hips, with your back, with your breath. Good. Put your feet down again. Feet together, knees apart. Arms are in toward this, are floating skyward, but palms are facing each other and touching. Feet together, knees apart. Exhale and lift to hold. Drop your right hand to the side. Bring it to the middle. Left hand drops to the side. To the middle. Right hand drop for 2. And return. Left hand drop for 2. Right hand drop for 3. Bring it together. Left hand drop for 3. Together. Right hand drop for 4. Keep your hips up if you can. Return. Left hand drop for 4. Keep them up. Right hand drop for 5. Return. Left hand drop for 5. Return and lower the hips. Good. Bring those knees to your chest. Just rock in place. Good. Feet come down. Feet are together. Knees are together. Let them rock and drop to your left. Let those arms come out to the sides in a T position. Just breathing here. Sending that breath into our abdomen and our side body. No reason for your eyes to be open here. Keep your legs together, rock them to the other side. So I'm dropping them to the right. Hands are still out in that T position, comfortably keeping the chest open, but still sending breath into the abdomen and into our side body. Legs return to center. You're going to drop back to the left now. Take your right hand, bend the elbow and bring the hand to your chest. Slide it across your body, down your left hand, past your left hand. Now slide it up the left hand, left arm, across your chest as far as you can before you straighten your elbow. Leave the hips where they are and the knees still cross to the left. And do that again. Bend the right elbow. Slide that across your body, down the left arm, past the left hand. Now we'll go the other way. Slide it up the hand, up your left arm, across your chest, and open. Bring your knees back to center. Let them drop to your right. Bend the left elbow, bring your left hand to your chest and slide that across your chest, down the right arm, past the right hand. Now press rewind, slide it up the right hand, up the right arm, across the chest and open. Turning your head in the same direction that hand is moving. Bend the left elbow, slide across your chest, down the right arm, past the right hand. Slide it up the right hand, up the right arm, across that chest and open. Now gazing to the left, but your eyes are still closed. Should be very comfortable here. No pain. If you have pain, back off. Don't go so far into your range of motion. Knees come back to the center. Going to straighten your left leg down on the ground. Straighten your right leg in the air as much as you comfortably can. Let it cross and drop to the floor to the left. So you should now have your arms still out to the side, but your right leg is crossed over to the left. Bring your right leg back to vertical. Bend the knee. Have your left leg match. Right leg now straightens. Left leg goes into the air. Let it drop to the right side, allowing your hips to rotate. Keeping the arms still in a T. Great job, everybody. Left knee returns to vertical. Bend the knee. Drop your foot to the floor. Match with your right foot. So your knees are now bent. Feet are now flat on the floor. I want you to grab those arms, hug those around your chest. And just gently rock from side to side. Should be very comfortable. You may even get a couple audible pops here. Good, open the hands wide into a T. Hug yourself again, cross around your chest, rock from side to side. Good, open those hands nice and wide into that T again. Eyes are closed, body is relaxed. One more hug around your body and rocking from side to side. Hands come down at your side, palms up, tucking that chin in, sending the breath to the abdomen. Stay in this position as long as you would like. You did an amazing job today. I hope you were able to keep your eyes closed a little bit more and try to make your body do what you wanted it to do without having had to have seen it do it. Having that connection and that awareness is very powerful. So we'll keep working on it here, but stay as long as you'd like. And as always, we love you more than you know. Have a great day.